Active. Signal source, the Unreliable. Position, docked. Registered company, none or unlicensed. Please select. Let's remove the tracking device. Right. So, is there anything still attached to the ship giving away our location? Is this just the device to track whatever they've planted on us? Let's go speak to Ada and get the hell off this thing. Right, well, problem solved, I think, Ada. Can we turn off the alarm? They're friendly. There's no need for the alarm anymore.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party.
Yes.
Are you ready to depart?
I absolutely am. Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Right, thank you for that, Ada. So, well, maybe I have to have a glance around the ship. When we... God, now that's kind of hypnotizing, isn't it? Just seeing all the gas shimmering around down there. But yeah, we need to give this ship a once-over from the outside, make sure there's no more tracking devices on it.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you, Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
You have nothing to add, do you? No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Right, thank you. So, we are here then. We are at our original destination. So, the pharmaceutical station. That was one hell of a distraction. Let's say Felix and Pavati. You two can come with me again, I think. Oh. Fix. Is this fresh? This might be fresh.
What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this.
The storm? What storm? Right, okay. Let's assume that there's professionals here and not another tossball team, unless they're all suddenly going out of business. Welcome, K. Maureen. Reception logs. Let's just skip to day 251. I want to see who's here. Oh, that's day 251 to present. Right, no, that's okay. Let's go back to day 1. Day 1 to 110. As per my duties, I am keeping a visitor's log. Okay. Day 1, no visitors. Day 2, no visitors. Day 3, no visitors. Day 61. Sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beat at the walls. I've got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while I would pay to be let out. Day 108. No visitors. Day 109. Still no visitors. Alright, day 111 to day 150. Day 115. Why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running around? This facility doesn't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with the acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats, after all, and for keeping people company. Teacup canids, I think I've got just the... Oh, rather, I will have had just the thing for them. Right, day... No visitors. Day 117. No visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Day 118. That's command. Unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 151 to day 250. Canid request was denied. We've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. Did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto-mechanicals. Day 182. Thought I heard knocking on the front door, but it turned out just to be some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it can sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing. Screams. That's a little sinister. That doesn't sound like a storm to me. Day 277. I've started venturing outside. At first, I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. 301. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. All I need to feel is alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and this rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles, and in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. Day 322. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Day 353. Sometimes, when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like. How easy it would be to simply tip forward, to plummet, with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, then break. That's... Who is this person? K. Maureen. That's not who we're here for. I imagine who we're here for wouldn't be a receptionist anyway. What happened here?
Everything's going to be okay.
Hello? Hello?
Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's going to be all right.
Kelly? Look, Kelly? Can you open the door? No. Shh. Oi, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Look, I'm not gonna go over a little lab sprat. Look. Let's just listen.
Just wait. They can't open the door. Eventually, their security protocols will reset. Just wait through the next charging cycle. The supply drop will be here. Tomorrow, the next day. When it comes, just sneak onto the ship. Easy as you please.
Oh, I don't want to be sinister, but I don't think waiting's gonna help here.
Who's out there?
Hey, that's a good thing. I'm captain of my own ship. Open up, I can get you out of here.
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
Oh, that's a good question. I've got a very trustworthy face.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Oh, well, that was easy. Hello? So you are receptionist Kelly, are you?
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest.
Oh, it's all right. Deep breaths.
Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform.
Yeah, so I read.
Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
That's a big question. First of all, what is the purpose of this facility? Why could the automechanicals possibly have gone crazy?
I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Anticleo's anthracillin.
Anthracillin?
Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
Okay. And what... Well, I kind of know what you mean about taking a walk off a turbine platform. Not a lot's been happening here, has it?
Just a feeling I got. Every day was the same as every other day. I felt like I was stuck in a circle, you know?
Yeah, the groundhog
Started
phenomenon.
imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge? But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live.
That's good. But I know the automechanicals went crazy. This is a bit of a stupid question. Why is everyone dead?
Pink slip protocol.
Wait, they were sacked. They were sacked, so they got killed by Auntie Cleo, antibiotics. Until the company decided to terminate the team. Why would they do that?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at OOPS, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us. Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Then you shouldn't assign them. If none of you signed them, then you wouldn't have been forced into this position, but let's just cycle back. This place is called Oops. Because this seems like one big oopsie waiting to happen if you're signing contracts like that.
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon.
I must say, it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in your pharmaceutical team if the place is called Oops. When I think science, and mixing chemicals and volatile substances and things like that, I don't want the words out of people's mouths to be, oops. Or, I want it to be, interesting. Not oops. That's actually good life advice. Even if you do want to say oops, if you say, interesting, it does give a semblance that you are more in control than you actually are. So you are the receptionist. You are Kelly.
I'm Kelly Marine, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, because no one comes here.
Fair enough.
Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Except for me. And what about... Wait, why are you working as a receptionist if nobody ever comes here? Why even bother?
You're an odd one, aren't you? No respectable company operates without a receptionist.
Oh.
Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
Surely it could have been like a month on, month off sort of thing, on rotation with somebody else? Also deciding if you get rations or not, that is... Well, Auntie Cleo is going to be the next corporation we're targeting after Sublight, so... Oh, rather, Spacer's Choice, not Sublight. Is it... No, it's Spacer's Choice. God, there's so many companies and they're all so awful. I'm guessing it was rather boring.
Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia. And it ain't covered by the company's medical policy.
How convenient for them. I'll bet. Look, I am here to find Dr. Lowe. Do you know where I can find him?
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know. No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs too.
I hope so. Anything else you should tell me before I go?
Like what?
I don't know. Where do I turn off the mechanicals? Well, I do have a ship. You do need a lift out here, don't you?
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
As good as done. Go ahead. I'm not charging you for transport. You're basically a refugee at the moment. Go on, get to the ship. Just right through the airlock.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Okay. Thanks, I guess, for the headgear. Right. What? Why have you given me your hat? Cell stability monolens. Right, okay, I don't think we need that. But thank you, anyway. Wait, why did you even have that? You're not a scientist, you're a that's too many questions. Too many questions. Take all of this, let's not leave it behind. Now. Let's see here. There's a bunch of mechanicals down there. We probably don't want to go in through the front. There's a locked door here. Which...
You got it open.
Thank you. Keycard can... Oh, no keycard door can stop me. What have we got in here, though? It's not really a whole lot of anything. Is there? Hello. Okay. Well... let's take that. Take all of this. Right. Well, I suppose after me. What's this? lead, if anywhere? There was that path we could have gone around the other side, and that's where my gut says I'm going to find how to turn off those mechanicals. Do we think the ghost of Gorgon is at play here? Did they hack and access these mechanicals to try and silence Dr. Lowe? Do they know what we're on to? Because those other people...
Hey, that's impressive.
Thank you. That tossball team. I know they had a tracking device, but why would they try and ambush us? Anyway, it's because they want to stop us. Right, that's going to actually lead us to... Yeah, I don't want to be in there. Before we go this way, excuse me, Felix. The Ghost of Gorgon is probably responsible for this, as they were responsible for the tossball team coming to try and kill us. Right, let's try our hand going up. Hopefully, just below.
This thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked?
Is it?
Captain?
I mean, I didn't ask her to check. I mean, I suppose it's not too late to go back and ask. But I think it might be too late for that. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's totally fine.
Easy.
Cute. Oh, right. There's a door over there. There is another door over there. Oh, there's a dead scientist over there. Right. Are you moving around? Are you just watching? Don't move. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just minding my own business. Is this a door we can open? It is, but let's not. Loose lips. Pink slips. What have we got through here?
Wow, I should do that.
Carefully, with a lot of practice. Get in here. Come on. We have... No, are you coming in? Come on, get in. We've got a ladder up here and another passage down there. Where does this lead? Oh my word, this is a big old...
Staying out of sight.
Yeah, make sure you do. This facility is huge. Wait, that's what they're working on. Ampicillin? Poisons, toxins, venoms. Antidote. It's an antidote. Dr. Lowe came here to work on antidotes, did he? Guilt? Is there a possible antidote for Adrena time? Hello, little fella. Excuse me. Right. Oh, safe. And a terminal. Right.
It's all on the wrist.
It is, actually. You are right there. You are very keen-eyed, Felix. I must give you that. Right. Property of Anti-Cleo. Password disabled. Password input disabled. Too many failed password attempts. Last login. Perfect recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time doesn't help with the horse effing shite passwords. So whoever had this as dyslexia? Perhaps? Incoming messages. From E. Mora. Subject, at last and lethal. Oh, a last and lethal. To lead chemist Dr. Jasper Lowe. From Anti-Cleo's corporate headquarters chief efficiency inspector Dr. Eleonora Mora. That's right. Well, that has a bit of alliteration to it. Subject, a last and lethal warning. Pink slip protocol will be coming. Right. Progress report. Advisory notice to the lead chemist on the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to Clause 0059 PSP, Pink Slip Protocol, 733.25, if measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty and, as a result, could be permanently or prematurely terminated. Anti-Cleo's Corporate Headquarters Special Committee for Auditing and Management. Who cares about your health more than Anti-Cleo? Nobody. Postscript. Jas, my darling genius. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are in fact failing faster than your rumoured last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are onto your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. If I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that a pink slip protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and a project will be scrubbed wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions. Twice, unforgivable. Please, 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 I am begging you on bended knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Eternally yours, at least until the next Bailey delivery milestone. Your Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Mora. Outgoing messages to Mora. Subject, last lethal warning. That postscript. Nora Mora, my once darling. As you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg. I don't want you on bended knee. I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I am so close, so very nearly at the cusp of salvation. And then, and only then, will I send you that blasted Anthocillin Plus, a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep, were I ever able to sleep. No longer yours, no longer anyone's, but the elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From the very first test, from the first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic roots was leading us to this same destiny. Drafts, what destiny? Draft 2, hashtag scam. Subject venting, do not send. Or note, it's a note, scam. No, pink slip protocol, really? You hullheads went there? Never would I thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but we all know I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually once I had ascended to the high peak of my genius. We were less than months away. Not that I expected a pea-brained layman to understand. Nor is wasted on you lot. I am wasted on you lot. And might I just add, that though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I am still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never ever forget. Payback will be swift, oh yes. I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula and I can focus on other matters, then you'll rule the day, you pink-slip the great Jasper Lowe! You buffoons, eternally misunderstood and undervalued, and still misappropriating your precious company resources. The employee formerly so known as Dr. Jasper Lowe. Send message. Unable to send message. Reasons 2400B. Lack of power from the facility's primary source. So Jasper Lowe survived. Did he? It seems like he survived, at least initially. I want to get in there. Don't turn. Don't turn. Don't turn. Oh, don't turn. I don't like auto mechanicals at the best of times, but this is just a little precarious. Don't you agree? That's it. Go on. You gonna turn around this box, fella? No, you're just going... No, he's going around the box. Okay. Go on. That's it. Dash, dash, dash. Dashing as quickly as I dare. You need a turbine platform keycard. Oh, Wait. Where are you going? Oh, no, don't go back. Right, are you... I feel like I'm sneaking through some garden on the way to see a princess. Right. You're gonna go back to the right? Yeah. Okay.
Where did I put the...
Oh,
wait.
hello.
Almost forgot the gate is dead. That's good, actually.
Right, come on, get in here. Jasper? Jasper? Do you even know I'm here?
Shush. No talking. Concentrating.
Okay.
Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind, and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Did you actually... Were you actually close to a breakthrough, or are you just kind of mad? Are you okay? You do seem rather rambly.
Am I rambling? That's somewhat concerning, but not necessarily unexpected. Logorrhea is a well-documented side effect of withdrawal. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
How are you even alive? How many chemicals have you injected into yourself? Honestly, when I figure out why I'm still alive, I'll let you know.
Memory loss, huh? I envy you. The closest I've come to amnesia is getting euphoric on Sky High, which is more like memory curation than memory loss. Right, that answers that. Next question.
Okay.
Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
This guy looks like he's had enough.
He's had enough.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
No, I'm not here to interrogate, really. Sorry, look. I've only got stale drugs on me. You know, I just have my inhaler. I'm an asthmatic.
Ugh, stale drugs. Well, what's one more disappointment anyway?
Look, let's brass tacks. I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon. I need to ask what you're doing here as well, because this does seem rather interesting. But my priority is Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Sounds familiar. Somebody has been warning me to stay off Gorgon, to be honest. My business on Gorgon, though, is my own. Why do you even care?
I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. It doesn't matter. Clearly you're not about to take my advice.
I'm not.
If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline.
Okay.
Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
Why do you want to continue your work? Your colleagues are dead, Jasper. Don't you think it's time to quit?
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My colleagues are dead, and yet I live. So I don't get to quit. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
This isn't about your friends being dead at Oops. Although I'm sure that's part of it. This is about what happened on Gorgon. You're guilty about Gorgon too. I do have more questions.
Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them.
I'm a very questionable person. That didn't come out right. The draft message on your office terminal, what was that all about? It doesn't exactly paint your mental state in the best light. I'm gonna level with you.
Did you snoop through my things?
I did.
And just admit it to me.
I did.
You do have gall, I'll give you that.
I do.
Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Should I send that to somebody and get you sacked? I don't think you being around chemicals is a good idea. And I want to talk about Project Gorgon, though.
One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later.
I know this isn't about interviews. Why would this be about interviews? No, Fine, turbine repairs. Well then, I don't suppose you can tell me how to turn off the mechanicals. That would actually be useful.